If you don't quit, you win. There is still hope for the crypto market. Crypto has crashed, but can it bounce back? Even if you don't live and breathe cryptocurrency, you've probably noticed some turmoil in the market.
So the value of cryptocurrency has been dropping dramatically.
The chaos is shown by headlines about stablecoins falling apart, but what's really going on? Is there still hope for the crypto market? So, welcome to CryptoTrends. We are back with another interesting video. Today, we're going to talk about if there is still hope for the crypto market. So without any further ado, let's get into the video right away. Like a lot of other things, slowly at first and then all at once. Take Bitcoin, the first cryptocurrency. It's worth about a third of the sector's total value. Since the end of March, the price of a single Bitcoin has been slowly going down, along with the rest of the technology industry. That makes sense. Buying Bitcoin is, in some ways, the same as buying any other tech stock. It's a bet on the possibility of more technological change. Post-pandemic growth on both sides of the Atlantic was stifled by rising inflation, and there was a lingering feeling that irrational optimism had led to an overvaluation of tech in general over the past couple of years. This caused the whole sector to start going down. Then, at the beginning of May, the dam broke. It dropped more in a week than it had in the month before. The immediate cause was the failure of another cryptocurrency project called Terra, which was once worth more than $50 billion, but ended the week worthless. When Terra went bankrupt at the beginning of May, retail investors lost all of their savings. When Terra went down, other cryptocurrencies went down with it. First, the prices of similar projects fell because investors worried that they would do the same. Then, panic spread to the whole sector, and even tokens with good reputations, like Bitcoin, fell. The crash didn't stop until mid-May, and while the market is more stable now, it doesn't look like it will get back to where it was last month. Cryptocurrency prices fell further this weekend, with Bitcoin falling to its lowest level since December 2020. Prices moved in a similar way just 1 month ago, so the drops aren't surprising. After the crypto market lost more than $200 billion over the weekend and the U.S. crypto lender Celsius network stopped all withdrawals, Bitcoin prices dropped by about 9% in the last 24 hours to around $20,500. Ethereum, which was worth about $1,400 on Friday, fell about 11% in the last day to around $1,000. Cardano had the same thing happen to it, and it fell about 11.5% today to 0.453698 cents. It has gone down by more than 25% in the last week. The cryptocurrency market appears to be crashing, or at the very least going through a significant correction, as Bitcoin just dropped below $33,000 for the first time in approximately 12 months. This week, Ethereum and Cardano also tumbled, adding to the downward momentum. In light of the age-old investment maxim, buy the dip, investors may now be trying to get a piece of the volatile cryptocurrency market in the hope that the current fall is only a temporary setback rather than the beginning of a long-term bear market. Here is a look at prior trends, some expert advice, and some tips on buying cryptocurrencies. If you're thinking that now's the time to buy, then you should watch this video till the end. The price of one Bitcoin has decreased by more than 20% month on month, and it is currently trading at roughly $32,000. In November 2021, it was being sold for as much as $69,000 at one point. A decline that is greater than 50% indicates significant losses. Over the past month, ETH lost about the same value as Bitcoin, dropping to around $2,400. Cardano lost even more, dropping by almost a third to 69 cents. Even if this had not yet reached the severity of the fall that Bitcoin saw in 2018, in which it lost 80% of its value, industry analysts believe that things could yet become worse for those who still own BTC. Because of losses of this nature, several guidelines have been issued to people who have invested in cryptocurrencies. It states that there are no assurances of returns and that individuals should be prepared to lose everything that they've invested in order to avoid any financial hardship. In an effort to combat inflation, the Federal Reserve increased interest rates in May by 0.50 percentage points, the greatest increase since the year 2000. The Federal Reserve provided additional details regarding its plans to begin the process of unwinding its roughly $9 trillion balance sheet beginning in June. The Consumer Price Index for April, which measures variations in the cost of commodities such as food, housing, fuel, and utilities, stayed unchanged from the same month a year ago at 8.3%. The conflict in Ukraine is continuing to be a factor in the rising volatility of the market. What are the impacts of inflation, downturn, and the war on the market? Oleg Gilberstein, the co-founder of the automated cryptocurrency trading platform CoinRule, believes that the cryptocurrency market is experiencing the same difficulties as other areas of the economy, which has led to a decline in prices. He stated that it is not just cryptocurrency that is down, everything is down, and that the economic prognosis for the next 6 to 12 months is negative. When it comes to dealing with sluggish economic development and elevated inflation, central banks find themselves in a difficult position. Therefore, investors are fleeing risk-on assets such as cryptocurrencies and technology stocks. Gilberstein believes that the market might stay hard for up to 2 years, but added that things could get worse during that period. When asked whether this downturn indicates the beginning of a long-term trend or a transient blip, Gilberstein responded that he does not know. Falling below $30,000 leaves Bitcoin on the edge of a major support level, said Sam Koppelman, who works for the cryptocurrency exchange Luno. Koppelman agreed that Bitcoin and other coins' woes were not happening in isolation. If Bitcoin prices drop below this key support level, it is possible that they will continue falling until they reach $25,000 before making any substantial move back up. Yesterday, investors sold off assets across the board as global stock markets experienced their worst day since June 2020. Alongside the ongoing armed confrontation in Europe, the market is contending with the after effects of rapidly increasing interest rates in the United States. Is buy the dip a sound financial decision? The idea of buying on the dip is based on the idea that price drops are short-term problems that get fixed over time. Dip buyers hope to take advantage of price drops by buying at a discount and making money when prices go back up. Crypto markets are unstable, so it's risky to buy cryptocurrencies at any price, let alone a dip that could turn into a long-term trend. Prices could go back to where they were, but they could also go down even more, leaving your investment in the red. If the past is any indication, the current drop, or crash depending on your point of view, could bounce back like it did last year, when prices dropped to similar levels before going back up to where they were before the drop and even reaching their peak in the fall. But it's possible that they won't. So far, the prices of Bitcoin have shown a certain amount of seasonality. They seem to go down in the spring and then go back up in early summer. But the past performance of any kind of investment, let alone the unpredictable world of cryptocurrencies, is no guarantee of future performance. Oleg Gilberstein said, many new investors have been burned by trying to catch falling knives. He tells people who want to buy the dip to decide how much money they are comfortable spending each month to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum, and not to worry too much about what will happen to prices in the next 2 years. Pavel Matveev, who works for the digital exchange WireX, tells buyers to spread their risks. He said it's important to have different altcoins in your crypto portfolios to spread out risks. The cryptocurrency market has been through catastrophic crashes before. The hope is that investors will just have to wait until the market warms up. So, this was all about this video. I hope you liked the information given in the video, and if you have anything on your mind, please feel free to comment below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get more videos like this. And also make sure you hit that bell icon to get the notification of the latest updates on the channel. And thanks for watching!